I saw the midnight release of the new epic disaster movie. Holy crap, was this movie packed out. And I saw this in IMAX. Let's review this movie. Godzilla. First anticipated film of the year is finally out. Well, in a couple hours, tomorrow it officially is released. But I gotta see it at the midnight release tonight, and holy crap! Wow. Just wow. Heisenberg, man. He stole the show. Okay. This movie stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Bryan Cranston, and a buttload of other people I don't really see except the Chinese guy from Inception. So here's the story. And there's going to be a little bit of spoilers, but I'm not going to spoil a lot. In 1950s, Godzilla was alive, and they followed him. They nuked him. They pretty much made him go to sleep or die or something like that, and he went underwater, and he was there. And they never saw him again, and then all kind of stuff. And then in 1999, Bryan Cranston was at work and everything, and a disaster happened at his factory, and it got destroyed, and something happened, which I won't spoil and everything. And it's a huge incident. They thought it was an earthquake, but there was something that made this happen. So, 15 years later, Aaron Taylor Johnson's grown up now. He has a kid, he has a wife, actually a pretty wife, and he finds out that his dad, Bryan Cranston, has been arrested for going into radiation zone, because when the factory blew up, it affected that whole Tokyo, Japan place, and so Aaron Taylor Johnson goes to Japan after the day after he comes back from the army, and comes to Bryan Cranston, and he finds out Bryan Cranston is a freak over that incident that happened in 1999. And so they go in the radiation zone, and then they find where the army's at, and they're hiding something. They're hiding this big cocoon kind of thing. And Bryan Cranston is explaining all of this radiation is connecting into this cocoon, and it's going to be released when this thing opens, and he just knows something has to do with radiation, all kind of stuff. And Bryan Cranston's pretty much the smartest one in this film. Thing is, he's not in the movie long. I'm not explaining why, but he's not in the film long. But I'm going to tell you right now, he did a great job. I saw him as a total different person. I did not see him as Heisenberg. I miss Breaking Bad, but he did a very good job in this film. But he's not in it as long as I wanted him to be. I wanted him to be in the whole film. But I'm not explaining why he's not in it a lot. So then this cocoon opens, which released this flying bird monster. And it's not Godzilla. And all you're thinking is, what? This isn't Godzilla? So then it's like another 20 minutes over this monster thing. And then the radiation, this monster's going after radiation. It's eating radiation, nuclear kind of stuff. The radiation goes into the ocean. Like the radiation, like when the monster hits on the ground, the radiation just goes away. And it turns off all the power and the city and everything. That radiation went to Godzilla. The first time you see Godzilla is oh my gosh! You see him, the roar. It gave me goosebumps. And IMAX, it was so loud. It was awesome. I will never forget that first scene, how they showed Godzilla. They shoot the little fire things in the air and you see how big he is. And, oh! And then the whole rest of the movie, this bird thing is collecting radiation while Godzilla's following it, and they're trying to destroy these monsters, and Godzilla is pretty much going after the radiation monster. Or should I say monsters. That's all I'm saying. Epic. This movie is epic. I loved this film. I really liked this film. This movie didn't just take you into a complete monster battle and all this kind of stuff. It takes you into a place where the human's perspective of these monsters, how Godzilla is huge, and you feel the destruction. And in the beginning of the movie, you don't know it's him, like you don't know it's Godzilla, and it's like, oh, you see the tail and everything. Oh, I love that. The directing from this dude, whoever directed it, I think he's a newcomer. He did a fantastic job. He got some really good shots in this film. I really like his style. The cinematography was good. The music, man, was great. The music got me pumping. Another good thing about this film is probably the acting. Of course, Bryan Cranston did a very good job. Aaron Taylor Johnson did a good job. The wife did a good job. Everyone really did a good job. I just really like how it felt realistic, and the monster and Godzilla stole the show. It's just terrifying to feel how you feel a terrifying feel to it. For Godzilla is the biggest monster out there, and it's just some creepy moments. And another little interesting little fact. The very first scene in this movie is a helicopter going through a forest. If you go see this movie this weekend, think of Jurassic Park. The blue helicopter going through the forest, it looked just like it. Same helicopter, same like kind of style. It looked just like Jurassic Park. I really liked that first scene. But I didn't come to see Jurassic Park. I came to see Godzilla, and Godzilla completely made me smile. It was epic. It was a full house in this theater too, IMAX again. It is probably my favorite film of this year. It was more better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit of a... honestly thought it was going to be a big box office bomb. I only have one problem with this movie. They don't show Godzilla enough. They show him a lot, but they don't show him enough of the film. Like, there's some moments where something happens and it goes to the next scene, and I was like, wait, I kind of would have wanted to see what happened right there, because there could have been something, like a really cool scene, but they skipped it. But I understand budget and everything, because the ending, dude, you get to see that kind of scene. Like, when they say, like, oh, I wanted to see that scene, well, the ending completely shows you that scene. It is the best ending I've seen in a very long time, probably since Prisoners. Honestly, I really, really like this film. I enjoyed the living shit out of it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. This movie just doesn't get a 5 out of 5. It gets a 10 out of 10. That means it's one of my favorite movies now. It's one of my movies to buy on Blu-ray and everything. Wow. Great film. Go see this movie. You can go see Spider-Man, but I'd rather you go see this, because this is the best movie of the year so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.